Your child is screaming. They are crying, kicking, throwing themselves on the floor, or refusing to move. And in that moment, you may feel completely stuck. You try to stay calm, but inside you are thinking, why is this happening again? Why can't they just listen? Why does such a small thing turn into such a big reaction? If you have ever felt embarrassed, overwhelmed, angry, or helpless during your child's meltdown, you are not alone. Many parents experience this. And here is the important part. A meltdown is not always bad behavior. Very often, it is a sign that your child is overwhelmed and does not yet know how to handle the feeling inside. In this video, we will look at why meltdowns happen, what makes them worse, and what you can do to respond with more calm, connection, and confidence. Meltdowns often happen in the most normal, everyday moments. You turn off the tablet. You say it is time to leave the playground. You ask your child to put on shoes. You say no to candy in the store. Or you simply tell them that bedtime is coming. To an adult, these things may seem small. But to a child, they can feel huge. One moment they are playing, watching, choosing, or enjoying something. And then suddenly, it has to stop. Their brain has to switch from what they want to what is expected. That transition can be hard. And when a child is tired, hungry, overstimulated, disappointed, or already emotionally full, even a small limit can feel like too much. So the crying starts, the shouting starts, the pushing away starts, and parents often feel like they have to fix it immediately. But the first step is not fixing. The first step is understanding what is really happening. During a meltdown, your child is not thinking clearly. They are not calmly planning how to make your day harder. They are not sitting there thinking, how can I annoy my parent today? In many moments, they are simply flooded by emotion. Their body feels too much. Their brain is overwhelmed. They may want something badly. They may feel disappointed. They may feel powerless. They may not have the words to explain what is happening inside. So instead of saying, I am really tired and I need help calming down, they scream. Instead of saying, I am disappointed that screen time is over, they cry. Instead of saying, I need a moment to switch from playing to leaving, they drop to the floor. This does not mean every behavior is okay. It does not mean there should be no boundaries. But it does mean that in the middle of a meltdown, your child needs your calm more than your lecture. Because when a child is overwhelmed, long explanations usually do not help. More talking often creates more stress. What helps first is safety, calm, and connection. Most parents do not make mistakes because they do not care. They make mistakes because they are exhausted. They are under pressure. They are embarrassed. They just want the meltdown to stop. A common mistake is trying to explain too much during the meltdown. You may say, we talked about this already. You knew screen time was ending. You cannot behave like this every time. But in that moment, your child cannot fully process all those words. Another mistake is threatening. If you do not stop crying, we are not going anywhere tomorrow. Threats may create fear, but they usually do not teach calm. Another mistake is giving in immediately just to stop the reaction. For example, the child screams because the tablet is turned off, and then the tablet comes back. This teaches the child that a big reaction can change the limit. And another mistake is matching the child's intensity. The child yells, so the parent yells louder. The child loses control, and then the parent loses control too. This is understandable, but it usually makes the situation bigger. A dysregulated child needs a regulated adult. Your calm does not mean you are weak. Your calm is the anchor. So what can you do when your child is having a meltdown? First, lower your own voice. Not because you feel calm right away, but because your tone helps guide the moment. Speak slower. Use fewer words. Get close if it is safe. Go down to their level. You might say, I see you are really upset. You wanted more time. It is hard to stop. These simple sentences do not mean you agree with the behavior. They show your child that you understand the feeling. Then hold the boundary calmly. For example, the tablet is finished. We are leaving the playground. Candy is not for today. The key is to validate the feeling without changing the limit. You can say, you are allowed to be upset. The answer is still no. That sentence is powerful. It gives your child permission to feel, but it keeps the parent in charge. Then pause. Do not fill every second with more talking. Sometimes your quiet presence is more helpful than another explanation. If your child is safe, give them a little time. Stay nearby. Breathe slowly. Keep your body relaxed. Your child's nervous system is looking for signals. If your face, voice, and body communicate danger and anger, the meltdown may grow. If your face, voice, and body communicate safety and steadiness, your child has a better chance of calming down. In the middle of a meltdown, short sentences work best. Try phrases like, I am here, you are safe, this is hard, I will help you calm down. The answer is still no. We can try again when your body is calm. You do not need to say all of them. Choose one or two and repeat them calmly. Your goal is not to win an argument. Your goal is to guide your child back to calm. And remember, you do not have to solve everything in the hottest moment. The teaching comes later. After your child is calm again, you can talk briefly. You might say, you were very upset when screen time ended. It is okay to feel angry. It is not okay to throw the tablet. Next time you can say, I need help. This is when learning happens, not during the storm, after the storm. Imagine this, your child is watching a tablet. You say, 2 more minutes, then tablet time is finished. After 2 minutes you say, tablet is finished now. Your child screams, they cry, they shout, no, I want more. In the old pattern, you might explain, argue, or get louder. But this time, you pause. You take one breath. You get close. You say calmly, you wanted more time. It is hard to stop. Your child keeps crying. You say, the tablet is finished. I am here with you. You do not give the tablet back. You do not lecture. You stay nearby. You let the feeling pass. Maybe your child cries for a few minutes. Maybe they are angry. That does not mean you are doing it wrong. It means they are learning that big feelings can happen, and the boundary can still stay. Later, when they are calm, you say, stopping was hard today. Next time we will use the timer again. When the timer rings, tablet time is done. This is calm parenting, not perfect parenting, not silent parenting, not letting the child do whatever they want. It is connection and boundaries at the same time. Meltdowns are hard, for children and for parents. But when we understand what is happening underneath the behavior, we can respond differently. Your child is not always trying to be difficult. Sometimes they are overwhelmed. Sometimes they need help moving from one moment to the next. Sometimes they need fewer words, more calm, and a clear boundary they can trust. The goal is not to stop every meltdown forever. The goal is to help your child slowly learn. Big feelings are safe, limits can stay, and calm can return. So the next time your child has a meltdown, try to remember, lower your voice. Use fewer words, validate the feeling, hold the boundary, stay nearby, and teach later, after the storm has passed. Parenting does not have to be perfect. Small, calm moments, repeated over time, can change the whole atmosphere in your home. If this video helped you, subscribing to Parenting. Made Calmer can be a helpful way to get more calm parenting tips for real, everyday situations. New videos will continue to focus on simple, practical ways to handle everyday parenting challenges with more confidence and less stress. So subscribing makes sure you don't miss the next one. Let's make parenting a little calmer, one moment at a time.